The biggest mistake any nigga ever make is getting too comfortable, kicking their feet up, taking that motherfucking victory lap. Cause you ain't never safe. Somebody always out there, watching. And by the time you see him, it's already too late. I think the things you go through make you who you are. Mm-hmm. And in my journey, like, there's certain things that I'm not really, I don't even let it into my system like that. I think depression is a luxury.
Wow.
Because where I'm from, you can't afford to be depressed. You gotta pay the bill, right?
Right.
So you gotta go to work. You gotta get up, you gotta go do what you gotta do. You got people right now that's at work don't feel like being there. Mm-hmm. But they got responsibilities, so they feel uncomfortable while they're working, while they're doing what they gotta do. Like, when these guys get in a slump and they just decide that they're not gonna do anything, I'm like, where they do that at?
Right.
Even when you're on the street, you got a pack. You just decide not to come outside.
Yeah.
They're gonna beat you. You're gonna beat to death. Wait till you come out.
Losing's not an option, then you got to do everything possible to win. And I don't understand how they become complacent and feel like, oh, it's okay. You know, you get people that deal with things by not actually dealing with them.
You can't have any success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. Right? And entitlement being the scary part because it's growing in someone you love. It's hard for you to see those things, the change in them. These are loved ones. These are people that are around you that like relatives.
You can't choose
them.
them.
You can't choose them. The interesting thing is when we pray for success, we don't pray for jealousy, we don't pray for envy, we don't pray for entitlement. And we can't have those things without success. And this is what changes the relationships around you from the start. Because I want everybody to come with me, because we went on the road. By the time we got from the tour, I said I can do whatever I want as long as I keep working. Look at this. I didn't have cars or nothing like that at that point because this was the first run. I didn't have anything. Right. I had $800 a month for my responsibility, the rent and stuff. So I went on that tour. Following that, by the time I came back, it was $38 million there, and no idea what I was going to do before then in tax time. That's crazy. So it was like, we went to work, like really work. I was like, what you going back for? You want to go home? Right. We didn't have at home. Right. What you going back there for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to go home? Like, that was a threat. If they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Yeah, I'm tired of the capability to just go there because it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I had nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself, so.
Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. I was crazy enough to believe what the I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough to exist now. My grandfather told me, you don't get as far as you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spend your day talking to a nigga that got nothing going on, what the kind of information can he offer? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation?
As I grow older, the one thing that becomes clearer to me each and every day is that I don't owe anyone a thing, and neither do you. I've seen a lot of people pollute their potential after sipping from the well of entitlement. This is certainly true of many of the people I've been associated with over the years, even my own son. What they need to understand is that you should never feel like the world owes you anything. It doesn't. You must accept that it's all on you. That might seem like a very cynical way to view the world, but I would argue that it's actually liberating. You can only feel betrayal when you feel like you're owed something from someone. You can only feel resentment when you had expectations for assistance. When you accept that it's all on you, only then can you finally be free to focus 100% on being the best version of yourself.